Do you like my cup, Pixie?
So cute.
You get mixed up, put it you.
Oh shit! Wait there. Fuck.
Hello Divas, I'm Cherry West, the Red Berry of Edinburgh. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, on this week's episode of Red Berry Reviews, I'll be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus The World. Now, guys, I've literally been waiting since this time last year for this episode to come out. I'm obsessed, so let's get right into the video. So, this week joining us, we have the fabulous queen all the way from Manchester. It's Pixie Supreme.
The Supreme has arrived.
Woo! How are you doing, girl? You look gorgeous.
Amazing, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm so excited to have you joining us today.
Oh, thank you.
Also joining us this week to review RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus The World, we have the queen all the way from Wales. It's the serene sensation, Serenity.
Hi, how are you, Cherry?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. It's good to be back.
I know, I'm glad to have you back. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. So moving on to the episode, God, this is a premiere of UK versus World. How are we all feeling? Are we excited?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So who are you both rooting for, obviously, from going from the Meet the Queens? Pixie, let's start with you.
So I'm rooting for Blue. I'm Team Blue all the way.
Yeah.
And I'm also rooting for Jimbo too as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Jimbo, bit of Lemon, and a bit of Mo, I think. Just, you know.
Is that like your top three?
I think so, yeah. Those are from the Meet the Queens. Like, those were my favourites, so.
I feel like Blue really stepped her game. Like, with that promo, she was like, I'm here to fight.
Oh, yeah, her promo was absolutely amazing. I forgot about that one.
Let me forget.
No shade.
It's fine, I'll edit it out. So moving on to the first queen's entrance look, we have the one and only. She is feeling much better. It's Baga Chipz.
Baga Chipz is stunning. Baga Chipz is class. It's me, the people's princess.
Girl, I think she stepped it up a little bit, but I think she could have gone a lot further with her look. I appreciate the Princess Diana sort of thing she was going for, but it just wasn't doing it for me.
Yeah, I agree with Serenity on that. I feel like she could have gone a lot more with the look. But I still liked it with the cute little crown and top. You know, the outfit as a whole wasn't too bad, but like I was hoping for a little bit more.
Yeah, I do agree. I feel like a lot could have been done, especially with this opportunity to come back. Obviously the other queens that came back from the UK really brought it. And Baga just done like a basic dress shape, stuff like that. But I mean, that's Baga's drag, and I'm obsessed with Baga, so which does in the race.
Yeah.
Her makeup has quite improved a lot, to be honest.
Definitely.
So moving on to Baga's talent show, Carl, I lived for every single minute of this. What did you think?
But RuPaul is much better.
I loved that she come in with her original like song and stuff, but I like how like the dress is like leveled up as well from last time when we last seen it and stuff with a much better theme. But I agree. I feel like she could have done something completely different.
So yeah, I really liked it. It was an original song. I loved that. I think she played on the much better thing again. Like, girl, it's getting quite old now.
Yeah.
Obviously, the judges love it. We all love it. We love Baga Chipz, but I think she could have pushed a bit more with it, you know?
Yeah. As Pixie said, she obviously did revamp her look. Like, and I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. To be fair, I was sitting here thinking, what would Baga do for his talent show? The vocals were fucking hilarious. I was dead the whole time. But yeah. Moving on to Baga's runway, the category was I'm a winner, baby. And girl, she certainly showed that she won an Oscar. I literally thought she was a sunshine at first with that big gold face.
So I did not know where she was going with it. Like, I thought maybe she was King Arthur with the sword and the stone. Like, was she like, I don't know. I didn't know what the hell she was going for. What about you, Pixie?
So I didn't like the look because I felt like it was like a bit of a cosplay, like night type of thing. Like I didn't get it at all. I didn't get Golden Globe from it because I didn't even know that on a Golden Globe that they held a sword. So that was new to me. But yeah, I didn't enjoy this look. And also the gold paint was like on the silver cap, like.
Now, for our next queen to walk into the main stage, we have the one and only, the queen who's here to paint the town blue. It's Blue Hydrangea.
Well, what's the crack?
This look was one of my favourite entrances from the night. I feel like she went for a really different approach that I would not expect from Blue Hydrangea. Like, I loved it, and especially compared to our other season 1 promo. Out of this world.
Incredible. It was incredible. She came in and she just stood out. All the colours, the blue, the pinks, everything. I was absolutely obsessed. And girl, that hair, like how she kept that up, I have no idea, but she came through with that look, 100%.
I loved Blue's look. I thought, wow, she looks like a blue alien, but she looks gorgeous. I want to be that alien. Yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
This was probably one of the best entrance looks from the night.
Definitely.
I agree. Yeah.
So moving on to Blue Hydrangea's talent show, girl.
It's hard to talk when you bottom every day. Who are you? Get a clue. BLU. Baby, join the queue. You know what to do.
I was obsessed. We have not seen anything like this before. You know, the person in front and the person behind doing the dance. It was comedy. Again, it was just, yeah, I was obsessed. Absolutely obsessed.
It was so different to what I've ever seen before in Drag Race. It made me laugh like from start to finish. It was so creative, like having someone like at the front and the back and you in the middle controlling it. Like that was just so funny.
I was not expecting Blue to be like this. Like obviously I knew Blue would do incredible, but she is doing so well. Going from her promo look, which is obviously taken after the season, but going from her promo look to entrance to talent show to the runway, she has been incredible in just the first episode.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Moving on to Blue Hydrangea's runway, category was I'm a winner, baby. Now, girl, I feel like she didn't get the medal a bit, as they said on the runway. It didn't serve I'm a winner, but I loved that outfit. I think it was really cool and creative.
Yeah, I loved it as well. I didn't get winner, but I feel like it was kind of like her entrance look. It was kind of like alien vibes. I loved it though. The colours, again, like the blacks, the pinks. Yeah, she comes through. She like comes through with her looks every time.
She does.
It was so vibrant. It was so colourful. And I did love how it wasn't necessarily winner, but I still feel like she did really well with that look because it's gorgeous. Like, it was so beautiful.
So moving on to our third queen to join us on the main stage of UK versus the World, we have queen all the way from Essex. It's Cheryl Hole. Bam, 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 bam.
Hello, divas. I'm ready for another season of me doing mediocre.
Girl, I'm obsessed with this. I love bodysuits too. And I feel like this was really nice. I like the, I think it was ostrich feathers that was like up the shoulder. I feel like it was really nice. Probably one of my favorite looks from Cheryl so far.
Yeah, again, agree with you. Like, okay, she wore a bodysuit, but she really camped it up. She added all the accessories like the ostrich feathers. The hair was incredible. I need to know where she gets her wigs from. Yes, all the rhinestones, obsessed. She came through.
I love the hair, but not so much loving the actual bodysuit. I do like the colour. I do like the detail on the actual bodysuit, but Cheryl, I was expecting so much more.
Yeah.
But I do love it. It's nice.
Moving on to the talent show, we have Cheryl Hole, and I really like this look. I feel like Cheryl, obviously, you knew she was going to do like a dance type thing, but she sang as well, didn't she? Was it original?
Major gag, no badges, but who really needs a badge? What? Get my pussy up, the level up. Listen up, dolls. This hole won't be no runner-up.
Yeah, I believe it was original. But to be honest with you, she did okay.
Yeah, she was quite basic.
I think she did okay. I wasn't a fan of the song. The dancing, I think she could have stepped it up, to be honest. I've seen more from her.
Yeah.
Like, and I lived for the Death Drop, but again, like, I think I could have seen more. She could have pushed it.
I completely agree. I feel like a death drop at the end of that was just nothing special. Like, we've seen so much more from Cheryl, and I feel like she could have done way more.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you, Cherry, on the sense of that the singing and stuff was good. But
Oh no, I didn't.
again,
Really... So moving on to Cheryl's runway, it is category You're a Winner, baby. We were thinking it does look quite cheap, but I'm obsessed with this wig. I feel like it does give me like lots of Trixie Mattel, Dolly Parton vibes, which I really like. What do you think?
It was like a white blanket, and that's all she did there, was like plonk these like gold stars on. I don't know. It was okay. It was okay.
The train fell flat for me. I did not like that train. It was so hard compared to the actual material of the dress. It felt like it was just like this big thing stuck on the bottom of it.
I'm a fucking star. I am a star.
I just didn't enjoy it. I felt like a bit underwhelmed with that.
Yeah. I feel like she could have done a lot more this episode. Although I did love her. I love her personality in the workroom. She does bring quite a light. Yeah, I think she could have done more with what she got given. Next up to enter the main stage on UK versus the World, we have the queen all the way from Drag Race Holland season 1. It's Janey Jacké.
Told you I was gonna be back. This time you won't need your subtitles though.
I lived for the outfit. The blues I just could not deal. She looked absolutely gorgeous. Like, her mug was there, the hair was right. Yeah, I do think like the outfit was simple, but I think she slayed it.
Yeah, so I loved the entrance look. I feel like it was so gorgeous. And sorry, I was getting messages. I'll have to start that again. So I loved the entrance look. I feel like the colours were beautiful, and I really enjoyed the look just as a whole. I enjoyed the hair, I enjoyed the makeup, and yeah, I'm just really excited to see what she does.
Yep, 100%. I'm really excited. I feel like blue really suits Janey. Yeah, I love it. Moving on to Janey Jacké's talent show, she did something.
I got a trick up my sleeve.
Yeah, so at first I was like, okay, I'm liking where this is going, but the outfits, she was just revealing, I don't know, they came across as cheap. And I know we've kind of seen reveals before, like maybe if she'd amped it up with the different outfits or gagged us a bit more, I would have liked it. Yeah. But no, I think it just fell flat for me.
I agree. I didn't like how you could see the sleeves under the skirt when she's in the second one. I didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, the reveals, they just came across really cheap and not much like creativity within the looks. Every single look that was revealed, we could have bought off the rack, you know. And for someone who's coming back to pretty much compete with the rest of the world, you need to bring a statement. If it's not, even if it's just one look, and all the looks for me personally felt flat.
For our next queen to walk into the main stage of UK versus the World, we have Jimbo. Now, I really like this. I feel like it was kind of like circus, which is like kind of Jimbo's vibe. It was very circus clown. I didn't really like the wig, but I think it did suit the outfit quite a lot. What do you think?
Mom, I'm home, and I want a snack.
Yeah, so I really loved this. I loved the colour combo, the reds, all of that. Again, like you said, it was giving me very like circus clown, which is very on brand for her. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
I loved it as well. I feel like the collar up here, the collar part, the colours, everything. I actually like the wig with this look, and the makeup as well. It's improved so much.
I agree with you. I think
I love
it.
So moving on to Jimbo's talent show, girl, what the fuck?
Right, okay. At first, I was okay, what is going on? I didn't know what to expect. But bitch, she came through. It was so different. I absolutely loved it. Like, it was so different, so creative, so out the box. It honestly, it made me it made me laugh out loud.
Yeah, so I loved it. I thought it was really strange at first. Can't lie. I did not know what was happening at all, like from start to finish. But the fact that I was laughing from start to finish is what is the reason why I love Jimbo. He's so creative. I want to know what goes on in his mind because I'd love to live there.
Yep.
That is what drag's about, you know? She really just went there.
Moving on to Jimbo's runway look, category is You Are Our Winner, Baby.
I lived, breathed, and died for this.
I really like this look.
She has stepped her pussy up. It was amazing. The whites, the blacks, everything. She was like a little chess player. Am I right in saying that? Would you say that?
Yeah.
Like a chess. And yeah, oh my gosh, one of my favorites from the night of that runway.
The mixes of the black and the white were perfect. I feel like the actual outfit itself was a lot better than the makeup, but I really did like the idea and the thought process that went into this look. The embellishment on the shoulders, down the arms, up the gloves, everything. The headpiece, the crown, it was beautiful from head to toe.
Yeah.
Moving on to our sixth queen to walk onto the main stage of UK versus the World. What? What?
I nearly died. Did you see that?
How did you die? What did you do?
You'd think I'd be used to swallowing.
Oh,
Anyway, sorry, Sherry. Carry on.
I really like this entrance look, but I feel like, yet again, Lemon has shown us yellow. I like seeing a different colour.
But again, I feel like Lemon gets a pass for it. Like, this is her brand, and I feel like that colour looks so good on her. She looks stunning. But I get where you're coming from, where you think maybe like a different colour or something.
Pixie, what do you think?
It was nice. Yeah, it was gorgeous. I loved it, and I think the colour suits Lemon like it is her brand. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it.
Period. Well, moving on to Lemon's talent show.
If you thought you were straight, I just made you gay. Cause I'll make you fall in love like Cupid. The only thing the other girls will think you're stupid. I'll be kicking you down like Sparta. They can sing like a party boat and watch the beata.
So, the talent show. Okay, so I loved the sort of vibe she was going for, but I think she could have given more with the facial expressions. The dancing was good, but she could have gone more with it, and I've seen Lemon go more with it. With the box at the end. Again, we've seen people like with Aja. We've seen Aja jump off it before.
I was going to say that. Do you not think it looked the exact same?
Exact same.
It probably was the exact same.
It was. And she brought that herself.
How did she fit that in a suitcase? But yeah, I liked it. I liked the song. I liked, like Serenity said, I liked the vibe she was going for. But it kind of fell flat for me, like a minute in, when she was just like spinning around, doing what she'd normally do, and the whole climbing up the stairs thing. I knew that was coming because that's what caught my attention straight away was the big staircase behind her. So I knew that gag was coming. So it wasn't much of a gag when it happened.
And she could have used it a bit more as well. I feel like if she was going to use it, like maybe use it more than once. Do you know what I mean? Not just leave it to the very end.
So moving on to Lemon's runway, category is You Are Winner, Baby. Yet again, yellow / gold. I feel like this was a really pretty runway though. I did fit the theme of You're a Winner.
Oh, she looked gorgeous with the crown, the hair. Again, it was yellow, but it was a different sort of...
Yeah.
It was a few different colours like weaved into it. And yeah, she looked stunning. So stunning.
I loved it. I actually really enjoyed this because it was so pretty. It was so regal. It was so... It was beautiful.
I liked how they had the lemons at the
yes, for like the breath. Yeah.
My favourite thing was the crown. I think that was so pretty.
So next up to the main stage, we have Pangina Heals.
Ready for Thai tea? Because Pangina Heals is in the house.
Yeah, it was incredible. The white, the hair was big. It looked expensive, and you knew where she was from when she walked in with like the Thailand thing around her waist. Sash? Was it a sash? I think it was a sash.
Yeah.
Again with the crown. She just looked stunning, and it's so nice to have her here because like she's obviously a host back in Thailand Drag Race.
Yeah, I was going to mention that, yeah.
Yeah, so to see her on this, like, I'm so excited.
Yep, same. This is obviously one of her first seasons competing. So it's quite exciting to see what she's going to bring. And she clearly showed these queens what she was made of. She really proved that she is capable of being a host on Baga Thailand.
Yes.
She looked stunning. I loved it. Absolutely adored this look. I can't believe how beautiful it actually was. Like, I wasn't expecting her to turn it out that much. Like, I knew she was going to turn it out, but that was gorgeous. I really did enjoy this look.
Moving on to Pangina's talent show. This was incredible.
I didn't know what to expect with this. And yeah, she absolutely came through from the choreo, the song, and the whacking. Can we just, like, I appreciate someone who can whack. Like, all the voguing, all the whacking, and the split, everything. And like the ending, I don't know. I was lost for words.
Same.
I love how she brought in her culture within that.
Yes.
I think that's so beautiful. And I've got to know a bit of more of a side of her, like, you know, with that whole routine of like the whacking, and you can tell she's down to have a bit of fun as well.
Yes, she's got like a comedy side to her, you know, and I love that.
And that split, oh my God, I was not expecting. I was like, whoa.
Same, I was gagged.
Moving on to Pangina Heals category. Moving on to Pangina Heals runway look. Category is You're a Winner, Baby. Now, this proves she is a fucking winner.
The white, like the fact that she represented her culture, where she's from the like the hair to like I don't know exactly what it was on her head, but I know it represented sort of like that Thailand culture. You thought what?
I thought it was the Eiffel Tower at first glance. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does look like some sort of building.
I couldn't agree more. I feel like she's representing her country proud. She's doing her culture amazing. I feel like this is one of my favourites of the night.
Yeah.
So moving on to our next queen to walk the main stage of UK versus the world, it's the USA queens. Now, before we start talking about them, do you not feel like the tension did go really like different? Like the animosity when they walked in?
Yeah, there was definitely a bit of tension there. I don't know why. There was definitely something going on.
Yeah.
1 minute, my dog's barking.
We can hear it.
You can carry on.
So first up, we have Monique Heart.
The battle ain't yours, sis. Buckle up, because I'm going to be here every week. Thank you.
Now, this entrance suit was a killer. I absolutely love this. The green neon wig with the purple, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, and, you know, we all know she can bring it, you know, from All Stars. She should have won, by the way. But anyway, she came through. She looked full on the entrance look. She brought this. Like, it was insane. The hair, I could not deal.
This could be someone's finale look.
100%.
This, to me, is literally like a finale look. You just took the words out of my mouth, Cherry. Like, I think this is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. I love the hair, I love the rolls, the way they just stayed in place. I feel like they were so beautiful. And yeah, I feel like the atmosphere changed a little bit because she is known for being a little bit shady. I feel like some of the queens couldn't really take to that straight away.
Yeah.
Then if you feel like she's coming across as quite shady this time around, I'm living for it, don't get me wrong, but she's not here to play. She really isn't.
No,
Or do you think she's going to get a competitor edit?
I think she might get the villain edit. I really think.
Same.
Jimbo will.
Ooh.
Well.
Moving on to Monique Heart's talent show. I like this, right? But I feel like the wig was kind of annoying me, and like her vocals were behind the track. So I think that was kind of the editor's fault.
I was just about to say that. I think it probably would have been okay, but the audio with the echo effect, it
really annoyed me. Like, I couldn't hear it.
It really annoyed me too. And it was like, bless her, because we know she can sing, but yeah, it didn't. And the hair kept, I don't know, something was going on with her hair. And yeah, it just wasn't doing it for me. No, sorry.
I didn't enjoy the wig. I didn't really enjoy. I couldn't really hear what she was trying to sing, like what she was trying to say or get across. It was a bit of a downfall.
Moving on to Monique Heart's runway category is You're a Winner, Baby. Now, girl, she fucking proved she was a winner. This look.
Yeah, so I... Sorry.
You took
Okay.
such a long pause.
Yeah, I love this so much. The green with the headpiece or the headdress, whatever you call it, it looks incredible. Again, like we were saying earlier, like it looked like finale outfit.
Yep.
It looked so polished and expensive. The train that was behind her, yeah, incredible.
It's stunning.
I completely agree. I feel like it looks so expensive. I was like, oh my God, as soon as she come around that corner, I was like,
Gagged.
oh my God. Like, yes, I was living for that look.
So our last but not least queen to enter the main stage on UK versus the Wild, we have the queen who's back again. It's Jujubee.
You've been expecting me.
Now this was very
No. Look, right, she's been on this many seasons and she's still wearing a cocktail dress. I think it's a cocktail dress or some sort of dress. She needs to step up her game now. She knows what her competition is going to be. If she carries on doing this, I'm sorry. I love Jujubee, but it was too basic compared to some of the other
especially
queens.
when she looked incredible in All Star 6, that finale.
Finale.
We know what she can do. It's just...
I completely agree. I feel like it was so underwhelming. Seeing her walk around that corner in just a basic off-the-rack dress. Like, we know Juju is, like you just said, Cherry, that All-Stars finale gown was something to remember. And then we're seeing you again. You want to try and up the game from what we last saw you as.
Yeah.
And coming out in a cocktail dress is just not going to do it. Not for me.
Nope.
Yeah.
Moving on to Jujubee's talent show. I feel like we have yet again seen this before from Juju. She's done the same one as the All Star 6 talent show, and she basically done the same as Queen of the Universe. So
yeah, if I would have been Jujubee, I would have done something completely different. Like, we know you can sing, Juju. Well, you know, but yeah, and she had the same issues with like the echoing a little bit, but I feel like she came more in tune with her backing track, which was good. She managed to do that. Again, yeah, just we've seen it before, Lev. We've seen it before.
yeah.
Her face was beautiful when she was singing, but other than that, I didn't enjoy the actual performance. Like, for me, it just wasn't. I felt like it was, like you said, Cherry, Queen of the Universe all over again. It just was not. It wasn't living up to what we know she can do.
What I was going to say, the look, she did look really good though. Like, the dress was gorgeous. I liked how it had like a little bit coming at the sides. I did like that, but I didn't think that the talent was that good. Moving on to Jujubee's runway category is You're a Winner, Baby.
You know, I feel like this outfit was forgettable. Can you show me again, please?
It just didn't hit the mark for me either, to be honest.
No.
I feel like the beaded dress was cute. It was a cute little moment. She looked pretty, but, you know, we need more than that. You know, this is Queen of the Universe. We need to level up.
I do appreciate what she did. Again, it's just not... This episode wasn't for her. She looked pretty, whatever. But, yeah, it didn't do it for me. I'm sorry.
This is Queen of the Universe. We need to level up.
You mean this is Drag Race versus the World?
She's been on that many fucking shows. I don't know which one's which.
I really didn't like this wig with this outfit as well. Like, I feel like she could have wore like maybe like a tinsel, not like a tinsel wig, but like a wig that had like big with tinsel bits in it. If you know what the thing I'm thinking of, but I think I like the silhouette.
I think it's such a shame as well that like she's such a fan favorite. We all love her, but she just needs to step it up. We need to see more Juju.
Well, Divas, that is it for the entrances and all the queens, but now we need to move on to critiques. So, do you agree with the bottom placements and the top placements?
So, I do agree on the most part, except for maybe, I think Baga could have been in the bottom instead of Lemon. I feel like Lemon's runway was so much better than Baga's. And the tops, Pangina and Jimbo, 100%. They did the best for me.
I think Jimbo got really high with her runway look. But I feel like I would have probably swapped Jimbo with Blue, even though her runway did hold her back a bit because it wasn't fitting the category. I feel like Blue did way better than Jimbo. And it
was definitely a tough sort of decision to make because Blue did so well.
I agree. I would have probably put Blue in the top as well over Jimbo, but you know, things happen, and I do think that runway with, you know, where she didn't look like she was serving what she was meant to be serving, I feel like that was definitely a downfall. Otherwise, she could have won.
Yeah.
But I agree with the bottom placements. Obviously, unfortunately, Lemon went.
Yep.
I'm excited to see who's on Jimbo's lipstick next week.
Yes.
I am.
But yeah, unfortunately, Lemon got sent home. It was the lip sync that Pangina picked. Do you think this was the right decision?
Yes. Yes. I feel like, unfortunately, it was out of the bottom two. I feel like Janey's got so much more to show, especially she made it top 2 in Holland's Drag Race, you know. Lemon, yeah, it was just unfortunate that she had to be sent home.
Yeah, I agree with who went home. Obviously, it's sad that it had to be Lemon, but I don't think Janey should. I'm glad Janey didn't go because, you know, she's there representing her whole country on her own, as well as herself. Whereas at least there's like 2 chances, like 50-50 chance of, you know, kind of displaying the game. Whereas there's just her one whole country on her shoulders.
Exactly.
So she gets the chance to go a bit further.
Well, Divas, it seems like that is the end of today's episode of Red Berry Reviews. I want to thank you both for coming on. It is a pleasure having you on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You're welcome back anytime.
We will be back.
We will.
Back again. Starting from Pixie, where can we find you on social media?
So on Instagram, you can follow me at Pixie Supreme UK.
And you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Serenity the Drag.
Girl, go follow them both. They're absolutely incredible drag artists. I'm so excited to see what you post this year. If you enjoyed this week's episode of Red Berry Reviews, make sure to like, comment down below who you are rooting for on UK versus the World, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, make sure to follow me on all social medias at Cherry West Official. And if you want to cop this gorgeous mug along with some other hoodies, t-shirts and phone cases, head over to youbettermatch.co.uk to grab yourself a lovely thing with my design on it, designed by They Call Me Jay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. See you all next week. Bye.